Hello and welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and it looks like we've got the Mets on an iffy day today. Also looks like our pitching staff is still out of whack. So let's see if we can get through the game with all of our new call-ups here. And see if we can get back on track, because I think if we have Graves skip this start, Paulie's already ready. I think everybody else is actually ready. Graves is the only guy not ready, and honestly, Zap just started yesterday. He's not really available. So let's see if we can get... They're all rated as swingmen, all the new guys, the draft picks. So let's start with, sorry, I know this is a long intro for me. Start with Hankins here. See what he can do. And also going to have Minnick start this game. Everybody else will keep in their normal spot. So bump Zach up in the order. Alright, let's actually get this game started. Alright, cloudy, apparently going to be rainy day at Panpaca Park today. And as we've just recently discussed, our offense never seems to work in the rain. Even the last rainy game, we scored runs before it started raining, we scored runs after the rain stopped, but while the rain was falling, we got nothing. I also thought more about what our minor league system would look like, and I guess in a perfect world, what I would do is... Fort Wayne is currently a Class A team. I think I'd move them up to AAA in the International League. So the Fort Wayne Tin Caps would be our AAA. Take South Bend, which is currently the South Bend Cubs, also in Class A. Move them up to AA in the Eastern League. For High A, which is where South Bend and Fort Wayne currently are in the Midwest League, I would take the Lafayette Aviators, here where I live, and make them from a summer college bat league to a High A team. For Single A, to try to keep everything in Indiana didn't really work. I mean, choices were either the California League, the Florida League, or the Carolina League. From what I could tell, it looked like Franklin, North Carolina was in a spot that needed a team and is maybe big enough area to support one. Maybe we would name them the Kits. It's also going to rename South Bend from the Cubs to the Acorns, because that's squirrelish. But obviously, that's probably not how it would actually work out if any of this happened. Anyway, back to this game. Carlos Beltran is at the plate with 2 outs, and he looks at strike to make it 2-2. Beltran's going to come up with a hit into center field. That's going to bring Carlos Delgado to the plate with 1 on and 2 outs. Grounds a ball to second. Kester will throw it over, and that will end the first inning. No scores. We move to the bottom half of the inning. Kester will lead off. And take a look at the Mets' defensive lineup. Looks to be the same one we saw yesterday. Johan Santana will be the starter today, who I seem to remember being effective against us in the past. First pitch to Kester is a ball. Second pitch is also outside. There's a called strike. This pitch is going to be ground to second. Castillo throws over. 1 down. I said second. It meant shortstop. Marvin at the plate, hitting right-handed. Average sitting at 246 at the moment. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounds this one too short. Castillo throws over. Not a good throw, but good enough. Chief now at the plate. Has that average pumped up to 380. I don't think he'll have enough time to get that up to 400, but he is... I know he's leading the National League in batting average. I am pretty sure he's leading the majors in batting average. Strikes out in this at-bat, though. Squirrels go down in order to start the game. Move into the second inning. We are scoreless. Ryan Church is going to lead things off for the Mets. Hankins gets a curveball in for a strike. This one popped foul. Minix goes back. One down. John Buck at the plate. Minix is going to go back again and make a play again. Said Minix, not much of a threat at the plate, though he did get a hit yesterday in a pinch hit appearance, I'm pretty sure. But I feel like I can still make him into a really strong defensive catcher, so I'm holding on to him for a little bit before I let him try to find his major league spot somewhere. That ball ground to second, and that will end the top of the second. Terry's going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Santana winds and delivers a high fastball for a strike. This one fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Frank at the plate. Looks at a slurve in the dirt. Looks at a fastball that's too high. 2-0 the count. This one just outside. This one catches the inside corner. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Runs the count full. One out. Nobody on base. Swing and a miss. Santana comes all the way back from 3-0 for a strikeout. That'll bring Williams to the plate with 2 down. So he takes a strike. This one too low. This one too low as well. 2-1 the count. And another pitch too low. 3-1 now. This fastball in there for a strike. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody on base. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Squirrels looking pretty tame at the moment. We'll move into the third inning. Umbria is going to lead off for the Mets. We are still scoreless. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. This one ground to Terry, ends up fielding it and tags Umbria out. That'll bring Santana to the plate, hitting .229 with a home run. Pretty good numbers for a pitcher. Looks at strike 1, fouls this one away. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Castillo at the plate. Only 1 strikeout for Hankins the first time through the order, but only given up 1 hit so far, so I think he's pretty happy with that. 0-2 the count, and there is your second strikeout of the day. That'll end the top of the third inning. Still no score. Minix is going to lead off for the Squirrels. Apparently Minix didn't get a hit. His average sitting at 0, so I misremembered that. Looks at strike 1 here as the rain starts to fall. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And this pitch fouled away. Minix stays alive. That ball ground too short. Castillo throws over in time for the first out of the inning. Joey at the plate now. Looks at a ball. Hit into right field, but Ryan Church makes the play. Hankins with his first at-bat of the year. Takes a ball. Grounds this one to second. Grzelionik takes care of it. Go into the fourth. We're still scoreless. Angel Pagan is going to lead off for the Mets. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. He has gotten the sole hit in the game so far. Grounds this one to Chief over at third, who throws over for the second out of the inning. That'll bring Delgado to the plate. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And this pitch fouled away. And this is going to be a ground ball to Joey. Takes a couple steps in, throws over, and that will end the top of the fourth. We are still scoreless. Kester is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Kester ground out in his first at-bat. Santana with 4 strikeouts the first time through the Squirrels' order. This one popped up at the plate. John Buck takes a couple steps back and makes the catch. 1 down, Marvin at the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. This one is going to be popped up at the plate. Again, Buck makes the catch. Chief now at the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. Average still at 380, though. Looks at a ball. This one will not get over Castillo's head. He jumps up, makes the play, and keeps things at 0. We move into the 5th inning. Ryan Church is going to lead off for New York. He fouled out last time. Takes a strike. Grounds this one towards first. Terry grabs it and steps on the bag. 1 down. John Buck also fouled out in his first at-bat. Looks at a ball. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-1. Another swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2. This one just off the plate. Buck lays off. That fastball right down the middle, and Buck just watches it go by. Grzelionik at the plate. Takes a ball. Takes another ball. Looks at strike 1. This one too low. 3-1 the count. This one into foul ground by first. Terry able to go over and make the grab. Halfway through the game, no runs, only 1 hit in the game. Terry's going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the 5th. He struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Looks at strike 2. This one fouled away. Buck not able to make the play. This one will stay foul as well. There's a ground ball to second. It's just thrown over for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Frank to the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. This one will get through the middle of the infield for the Squirrels' first hit of the game. Zach now at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Was a strikeout victim in his first at-bat and looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. And looks at strike 3. 2 down, Minnick's at the plate, looking for his first hit of the year and his 3rd try. Looks at strike one. Grounds this one to third. Umbria throws over to first. Not in time. Infield hit for Minix. That puts runners on first and second for Joey with 2 outs. He grounds to second, throw to first, and that will end the inning. First scoring threat for the Squirrels goes empty. Umbria is going to lead off things for the Mets in the 6th inning. Hankins throws a strike. I think his spot in the order, I think he's actually going to lead off. Yeah, he'll next inning. So this will be it for Hankins. He's pitched beautifully. Couldn't have expected anything more out of him. He strikes out whoever that was, Umbria, I think. Brings Santana to the plate, who swings and misses at the first pitch. That pitch down and in, 1-1. Hankins, it seems like, found his confidence here. Only struck out one batter the first time through the Mets order and is now up to 5 strikeouts as he gets a ground out to Chief out of Santana. 2 down. Castillo at the plate, who is 0 for 2, looks at a strike. Pops this one up. Hankins is going to field it himself, and that will end the top of the 6th. Pinch hitter spot coming up here for the Squirrels. I'm not sure who that's going to be. Santana looks to stay in the game, and why wouldn't he? He's only given up 2 hits so far today. Let's try Michalak. Let's see what he's got here. He was our 2nd pick of this year's draft, and he did come up with a hit yesterday. This may turn into a double switch. I hadn't thought that far ahead, honestly, but we'll see how the inning goes. He's fouled off the first 2 pitches. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Kester to the plate as the rain seems to have let up. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Marvin at the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. Looks at a ball low. This one low as well. 2-1 the count. This one off the plate. 3-1. This one will stay fair. A base hit down the right field line. Marvin going for second, and he will cruise in easily. So a 2-out double brings Chief to the plate. And he looks at strike 1. This one is going to be fouled away to make it 0-2. And called strike 3. That will end the 6th inning. We go into the 7th, and Pagan, I don't know why I can't say his name. He's going to lead off for the Mets. We're going to go with, I don't think we've seen McNichol yet this year, so let's do that. Do we double switch? Yeah, why not? We'll see if Michalak can play any third. McNichol was drafted last year, and he literally did not have a breaking ball last year. He could only throw a fastball. He has learned a drop curve in the off-season and into spring training. So we'll see how that translates here in his Major League debut of this year. Has a 1-1 count. That curveball didn't look great. Throws it again. Does get a swing and a miss on it there to make it 2-2. Swing and a miss on a fastball. That's your first out of the inning. Carlos Beltran at the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And this one is going to be flown into right. Zach is waiting for the next out of the inning. 2 down. Carlos Delgado at the plate now. Looks at a ball. Looks at another ball. Called strike 1. This one off the plate. 3-1. There's a called strike. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody on base. And a called strike 3. That will get us to the 7th inning stretch. We're still waiting on a score.
No hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the 7th inning. The Mets 0, Indianapolis 0.
All right, here we are into the bottom of the 7th. Still scoreless. Santana's still in the game, and Terry at the plate looks at a strike. This one curved too far outside. Called strike on a high fastball makes it 1-2. Popped foul. Buck does not make the play. I thought he had a shot, but still 1-2 at the plate. Looks at strike 3. That'll bring Frank to the plate. He has struck out and singled so far today. Looks at strike 1 here. Looks at a ball in the dirt. That fastball right in there for a strike. Frank lets it go by. This one will not get down. Grzelcyk makes another good play out there at second base. 2 down. Zach at the plate. He's been struggling a little bit as of late. Has 2 strikeouts today. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Pops this one foul by third. Umbria giving chase. Not quite able to catch up to it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the 7th inning. We are still scoreless going into the 8th inning. Ryan Church is going to lead things off for New York. Church is 0 for 2 today. There's only been 4 hits total in this game, so there's a lot of people who have not gotten anything done at the plate today. Church with a 1-1 count. That curveball out of the zone makes it 2-1. Say McNichol, he's been effective, but it's clear that curveball needs some work. Unfortunately, he probably needs to learn at least one more pitch. So in the offseason, he'll be focusing on that instead of improving the curveball. Church came up with a hit into right, and he is pinch run for Vernon Wells. Ground ball here. Kester goes to second and gets that out. Throw does go to first, but not in time. So Buck gets a fielder's choice, and then is pinch run for by Lind. Mark Grzelcyk at the plate takes a strike. 1 on, 1 out. That curveball in the dirt. That curveball in the dirt. That curveball ground to first. Terry goes to second. Joey back to first. This time it is in time. That will end the 8th inning, or the top of it anyway. No runs. Minix is going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Got some defensive changes. Middle infield will swap, and I kind of missed the other 2. So we'll, I guess, catch those as they come up to bat. Minix with an 0-2 count. who's going to come up with his second hit of the day into center field. Leadoff single for Minix brings Joey to the plate. He is 0 for 2 so far. Looks at a strike. Pops this one up behind first. Delgado going back just in foul ground. Makes the play. One down. Michalak with his second at-bat of the game. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounds this one towards third. Will it be a double play? It will be. That will end the top of the 8th. Sorry, bottom of the 8th. Somehow I got off track here. 8th inning's over. It's still scoreless. And Umbria is going to lead off for the Mets. See if McNichol can get through one more inning. Umbria 0 for 2 today. Takes a strike. Swings and misses for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for McNichol on the day. Santana at the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Takes a ball. Takes another ball. There's a strike. Grounds this one to Kester, who throws it over for the second out of the inning. Luis Castillo, 0 for 3 so far. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Looks at strike 3. That ends the top of the 9th. Still no score. Kester due up for the Squirrels. So we'll have another pinch hitter coming up here, as McNichol's spot is due up third this inning. Take strike 1. Fouls this one away. And looks at strike 3. One down. Marvin at the plate. Got a double in his last at-bat. Probably the most well-hit ball in the whole game today so far. Marvin with a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Grounds this one to Gruzlionic at short, who makes the play. McNichol at the plate, but that is not who's going to hit. Let's see what Whiteman can do. He had a very good day yesterday, and he went, I believe, 2 for 4, if I remember right. And he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Looks at strike 3. We've played 9, and it is still tied at 0. Angel Pagan is going to lead off for the Mets. And I think I don't want to take Whiteman right back out of the game, so I think we're going to take Marvin out. We'll see. I don't think we saw Lamanzi yesterday. We're also going to move Michalak to center, which is where he should be anyway. Whiteman is really a first baseman, but we'll see if he can play some third. All right, Pagan 0 for 3 today. First pitch popped up. Minix not. Oh, he does make the play. 1 down. Beltran 1 for 3 so far. Mets have now gotten at least one other hit in the game, so he is not the sole Mets offense so far today. Has a 2-1 count in this at-bat. Ground ball up the middle. That'll be another base hit for Beltran. Takes a big turn at first. Does go back, though. Delgado 0 for 3 so far. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch is out of the zone. Second pitch is going to be a ground ball to short. Joey goes to second with it. They do get that out, but no throw to first. I didn't even know if they were going to end up getting that out. It was very close. Jay Payton due up to hit. We're going to get a pinch runner. Knox is going to come to pinch run for Delgado. First time we've seen Payton at the plate today. He came in to pinch run earlier in the game. I think he did anyway, unless he came in as a defensive replacement for a pinch runner. I can't remember for sure, but he comes through with the base hit into right in this at-bat. Puts runners on first and second. Fulmer at the plate, who apparently is making his first at-bat of the year, so it must be a September call-up. I guess he was probably drafted earlier this year as well. He strikes out to end the top of the 10th inning. Still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 10th. Terry is going to lead off for the Squirrels. 4 hits apiece for the teams. All right, Santana's still out there. Knox is going to stay in to play center field. Devota, I don't know how he pronounces it, he's going to come in and play first. First pitch to Terry is too low. Santana's still not even wiping his brow. Has Terry at a 1-1 count. Two and 1. Or sorry, 1 and 2. This one inside. Now it's 2 and 2. This one outside, full count. Looks at strike 3 right down the middle on a curveball. Frank is 1 for 3 today. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Puts this one into left field. It'll get down for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Zach at the plate, who has struck out in all 3 at-bats so far today. Looks at a ball here. And looks at another ball. Swing and a miss, makes it 2 and 1. This one called a strike to make it 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Minnick's at the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. This one too high, probably outside as well. Runner takes off. Minnick looks at the pitch. Frank steals second base. Now Santana finally showing that he's tired. Minnick looks at a ball, 2 and 2 the count. Looks at strike 3, that'll end the 10th inning. We move on to the 11th. Mark Gruzlianek is going to... I don't know if I'm saying that one right or not. He's 0 for 3 in any case. Lemanzi's going to stay out there. And that pitch is hit right back up the middle for a single. That'll bring Umbria to the plate. He is 0 for 3 so far today. Takes a ball. And soft liner to third. Whiteman able to take care of that one. Throws over to first, and not a good one, but it wasn't really necessary anyway. Santana's going to keep hitting for himself here, so I guess he's planning to go out there in the 11th. They're going to get all they can out of him today. Has a 1-1 count and hits this one to third. Can Whiteman throw him out? No, he cannot. Going to get a pinch runner here. So now Santana comes out of the game. Person into the game. Castillo at the plate with 2 on and 1 out. This is going to be a high hop back to the pitcher. It's going to work out like a bunt. 2 down, but runners now on second and third. Pagan at the plate. 2 down. First pitch fouled away. That pitch too high. Soft pop-up back to Lemosny, and that ends the top of the 11th. Still no score. Joey at the plate. And the Mets are going to turn to Burgos. And Person is going to go out to play left field. Joey is 0 for 3 today. And he comes up with a base hit here into center field. Leadoff single brings Michalak to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Looks at a ball. That pitch down and in. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. This one will get into left field for a base hit. Nobody out, 2 runners on base. Kester at the plate. Looks at a strike. Looks at a ball. And there is not a base hit. That's going to turn into a double play. Line out to second. Oh, shoot. Controller wasn't on. Oh. That was supposed to be a pinch hitter. That's why I use the GameCube controller. Gosh dang it. Damn it. Alright, go into 12th inning. I guess we got to let Lemosny pitch again since, we didn't pinch hit for him. Minix gets that pop fly, 1 down. Knocks at the plate. Pretty sure his first at-bat of the day. That pitch inside. This one called a strike. Up and in, 2-1 the count. There's a soft liner to short. Joey able to make the play. Jay Payton got a hit in his first at-bat. 2 outs here, bases empty. Looks at a strike. Grounds this one back to the pitcher. Throws over to first. That'll end the top of the 12th. Whiteman due to lead off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. We're still waiting on a run. Whiteman struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike here. Pulls this one foul down the first base line. This one is going to be a ground out to short. And there it is. 1 down, Terry at the plate. He is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts today. Looks at a strike. Grounds this one to Umbria at third. 2 down, and Frank at the plate. He is 2 for 4 today. I think I've really screwed myself over because I also feel like I need to go back to the bullpen here. And Frank's been our best offense today, and I'm going to double switch for him. Grounds out to second here. We're going to go into the 13th. Fulmer is going to lead off for the Mets. Let's get Junjin there. Who needs to come in and play? Kind of need a real third baseman, but I also need an outfielder. Okay, let's go Quentin for now. See if we can limp Whiteman through another time here. I forget, it's Junei, not Junj. Junei had his debut yesterday, went very well for an inning. We'll get to see some extended work out of him here. He was our first round draft pick of this past June. First pitch is outside to Fulmer, who I think is in his first at-bat today. Maybe it's his second. Yeah, it is his second. Has a 1-2 count right at the moment. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gruzelanek at the plate now. Takes a strike. Swings and misses for strike 2. There's a line to short. Joey grabs it, 2 down. Umbria 0 for 4 so far today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one too high. 1-1 the count. And that one too high as well. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Still scoreless as we go into the bottom of the 13th inning. Zach is due to lead off for the Squirrels. Zach has struck out in all 4 at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zach just having an awful day as the rain starts to fall again. Minix has gotten a couple hits today. Grounds this one to first. Devoda steps on the bag. 2 down. Joey at the plate got a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at a strike. This one up and in. 1-1 the count. Looks at a strike. Grounds this one to third. Umbria has to come in on it, and he's not going to make it there. Infield base hit for Joey. That'll bring Michalak to the plate in his 4th at-bat. He didn't even start the game. Got a hit in his last appearance. Grounds this one back to Burgos, and that will end the inning. Go into the 14th. Still waiting on something to happen here. Person is going to have, I believe, his first at-bat of the game. Junei's first pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. This one ground to first. Terry grabs it, steps on the bag. 1 down. Castillo, hitless today. Lost track how many at-bats he's had. Grounds this one to short. Joey throws it over. 2 down. Pitcher spot up. Mets are going to turn to Bittner. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. 0-2. And this one down and out. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That ends the top of the 14th. Kester is going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Oh boy. Aaron Heilman's going to come in and pitch. Bailey, who we haven't seen in at third. Umbria moves to short. Grzelionik went somewhere. I missed where. I think out in the outfield, maybe. Kester swings and misses at the first pitch. Lines this one to Umbria at short, who makes the play. Jump seemed a little unnecessary, but it's an out either way. Quinton and his first at-bat of the game. I think you kind of know why I put him in the game, hoping what would happen here. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses at strike two. Fouled away. Drives this one into left field. Will it get over Person's head? It does. It's going to roll all the way to the 418 wall. Is Quinton going to try for third? He will not. But we have a runner in scoring position now. Quinton didn't quite homer, but a very solid hit to put himself with a chance to score. Whiteman at the plate with only one out. Gets this one up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Is Quinton going to try to score? He is not. They call that an error. That should have been a hit. Terry at the plate. Runners on the corners. Only one out. Terry just needs to find the outfield here. Looks at strike one. That should do it. It's going to get down, and that is your ball game. After 14 innings, the Squirrels finally pull it out. Your final score, New York Mets 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 1. So I think there were more defensive highlights in this game than there were offensive ones, but those aren't the plays we're going to see in these packages. And here's the two most important at-bats of the game. Quinton with a double into left center. And then a couple batters later, here's Terry to come in with the lone RBI of the game. And Terry, your player of the game. I think that was very predictable. So thank you everybody for watching. That was a long one. We will have the Mets for a game tomorrow. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow.